All right, so what's up, guys? So we're out here on another run, out here doing this craziness for all of you guys to simply sit back, watch, admire, and enjoy as we're still a bit rusty and getting a little bit warmed up. And man, getting ready to go. We got bit by some insects and we are itching right now. Like, I got an itchy spot right on my back, on my chest, on the back of my leg. It's like, it itches. And we want to scratch them, but we just know that that's gonna make those rashes just worse. So, bear with us. And we're gonna go to today's video topic, and that is the fundamentals of fitness. Very important, right? The building blocks of what it is that you're doing. Oh, wow. As we did a little slight burp and talk, so I sound like that, but let's stay on course. And for you might be wondering that, right? How do I form the foundation for my success in fitness, right? And don't worry, because we are going to give you 4 tips in regards to the fundamentals of fitness. And without further ado, we're going to go to tip number 1, and that is that it always starts with cardio. Right? It's so important, right? It doesn't have to be this craziness that you see us doing, right? You don't have to be jogging and juggling at the same time, but unless you're a little bit more advanced and extreme, right? You could start off pretty much with a walk, right? Or a small slight jog, right? Or if you don't feel like doing that and you got a bike, guess what? You could take that out and go for a nice little bike ride, right? Get your heart rate going up, and when that thing goes up, you're gonna start to burn more calories, right? Which is the foundation, right? Because many of us, when we're starting off, we're simply trying to lose weight. Because if you don't participate in fitness, right, you don't work out, chances are you might be a little bit overweight, right? And that's okay, right? That's fine, because it gives you room for improvement, right? It's such a common issue, right? Although it may not be the best thing to have, given its prevalence, it's so easy to get fat, right? You just simply eat too much of food that's not that good for you, right? And it's all around us. It can taste very good, very tempting, and the way you can counterbalance that temptation is through the cardio, right? I do so much cardio that I don't necessarily have to worry so much about whatever it is that I put in my body. But I know that if I put the right things, awesome things in my body, it's gonna make my workouts even better, right? I'm gonna last longer, I'm gonna burn more calories, run faster, right? All those great things leads to better results going forward. And that's the building block, right? Your cardio, right? How efficient your heart is pumping, right? That's the baseline. And if you can work on that, get your heart to pump, not have to pump so fast for different tasks, right? Just for you to go out and do a walk shouldn't mean that your heart should beat extremely quickly. That's only necessarily if you're doing a heavier jog or a sprint. But if you're not doing cardio, that's more likely to be the case. So by going out and repeatedly putting your body through the strenuous task of this jog, the next time you do it, your heart's not gonna have to beat as fast and rapidly, because it starts to get used to it. And from then you will get fit, right? You'll be better able to handle and have more endurance. You'll be able to handle the run easier. And that coincides with tip number 2, because just with cardio, you got to supplement it with some nice exercises, right? Some weightlifting and so forth, right? Or high intensity interval training. whatever it is that you do, you got to figure out a way to build that muscle, right? To keep hitting those areas over and over and over again. Because cardio, while it may be great, it may be nice, by going for a run and so forth, it's not directly targeting, you know, every single muscle in your leg, right? It's not fatiguing it and wearing it out. The main thing is that it's burning calories. But if you want to have big, nice, aesthetic legs and even arms, right, that's even harder to get through cardio. It's also one of the reasons why, you know, we do the juggling stuff as well, to involve our arms. And if you're able to supplement your workout with those weightlifting routines, you're going to be able to not only have superior endurance, but the strength to back it up. Right? You're going to be a tank, essentially, right? Have you heard of that? Right? Someone who's big and strong and is able, you know, to play or withstand long hours, you know, strenuous tasks, specifically in fitness. And, you know, that's going to come from the weight lifting and exercises that you can do for yourself. And only from then will you be able to push tons of weight, right? And be a strong person, strong man or woman. And, you know, without further ado, we're going to go into the third principle, fitness. Right after we get the cardio and weightlifting out of the way, we got to figure out what supplements we're going to take, right? Because we want to multiply our gains, right? Just like how we mentioned with the diet. And that's going to come with the vitamins. Vitamin B for our energy, give us, you know, the maximum ability to perform right through that energy, that vitamin B. Vitamin C and vitamin D, right? The vitamin D for our immune system, so we never get sick. We're always, you know, in tip-top, you know, feeling like how we do, right? Because if you're sick, you're not at 100%, right? You want to feel almost, you know, you have that big shield up, right, against all that bacteria and viruses that are being spread day to day throughout the world. So do that, right? Take a multivitamin, right? You don't have to necessarily go out and really buy each of those vitamins one by one, right? Although that may be great, but one secret is you can buy a multivitamin, and instead of taking a daily dose of one pill, you can take 2 pills, right? You double the dose, right? And it'll give you essentially those superpowers, right? Almost like night and day, the difference, you know, between not taking my vitamins and now I have so much more energy. I'm better able, you know, to get faster and stronger, and also too when you combine it with protein to break down and build the muscle, right? When the muscle is broken down, you need that protein, you know, in order for it to repair stronger, right? That's the whole idea, you know, of going to the gym and exercising, right? It's not to get those gains right then and there, right? The gains come after the workout, right? After it's all said and done and you're all tired and ready to go to sleep. And then when you go to sleep, while you're knocked out cold and hopefully in that REM sleep, you're going to be able to go get better. And that is another thing, another important thing besides, you know, supplements and food, right? Because you want to be eating the right foods as well, right? You want to be cooking your own meals, not eating junk foods, and, you know, supplementing your workouts, right? Multiplying them, right? Not subtracting from them if you'd be eating those harmful foods and drinks. And ultimately, from then, you're gonna get the maximum results. And, you know, in essence, you are gonna be on your way to getting better, faster, stronger, and the most improved version of yourself. And that is, you know, the third fundamental. Now the fourth, we kind of, sort of, already mentioned it, and that is sleep, right? Because if you don't sleep, you're not repairing yourself, you're not regenerating that energy, but you're depriving yourself of one of your body's most important functions, right? Something that you have to really think about and consider and work on, because one thing, especially one big concept is REM sleep, right? That sleep that you have essentially. Hey, what's up?